That was sick.
You're a lying sack of shit. It's gonna be a Rickroll. I fucking knew it, dude. Don't talk to me right now.
You will never be Japanese. You will never find the love of your life in Japan. You will never be the protagonist in an anime. You'll always be a loser.
My autism is peaking.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Omegacast, podcast about video games with two fucking losers. We haven't uploaded in how long?
A week?
Has it been 2 weeks?
I think we missed a week, so
this is 2 weeks. All right. Well, I'm Jeremy.
I'm Alex.
And here we go. Fuck. I thought of this idea earlier today, and I don't know why. It was just something I was like, oh, that would be really, really cool. And maybe it will be. Maybe it's the stupidest thing I ever fucking thought of. But I don't know. I think that if we had people in we had a Discord and then just podcasted live in the Discord, and then we could have the chat along in there. If people would be even interested in that, like we record at random fucking times all the time. So I don't even know.
One of these days we're gonna nail a day.
Yeah.
One of these days.
One of these days it'll be nailed and we'll figure it out. And we'll actually get on a schedule where we'll start recording at like 8 p.m. EST or 6 or whatever fucking time. Or we'll just have a bunch of people in Discord and announce when we're going live and so that they can pop in. Then you'll be able to listen live. You won't be able to fucking talk because, obviously it's our podcast. Fuck you. And then we're going to have a chat. You can either have side discussion, try to talk to us, but we're not going to have it like up at all times. I mean, it would be distracting as fuck for me personally because like for Twitch chat, I'll stop mid fucking thought and then like look over and read what somebody said, even if it's the dumbest thing ever. And I notice I do that with you, Alex, when you come in and just spam my shit all the time. So
it's Twitch chat. It's got to be nonsense.
Yeah, pretty much.
What else is gonna be there? A worthy conversation? Not in my Twitch chat.
I mean, I do appreciate you at least bringing nonsense into my Twitch chat because normally it's too serious shit, like shit that I don't want to care or talk about. Not normally, but it does get like I'm playing WoW and it'll just get fucking heavy for no reason. It's like, dude, somebody will bring up like weight loss or something. It's like, just fucking go lift some weights or something, man. Depression sucks. I know. Everybody has it. We live in Michigan. There's no fucking sun. It's all winter. Take some vitamin D and get some motivation. I don't know. That should be it right there.
Never.
What's that?
Not in my country. Not in my country.
What? No. What? Sun all the time. No depression ever.
I went outside once. It sucked.
What's that? You went? Yeah, it was like 93 degrees, and we played disc golf, and we almost fucking died.
It was like 100 degrees. It was so bad.
It was what, like 100?
Any sane person would have been like, "No, we shouldn't go out in this. We should probably just like hang out here and do other things."
I know, and I was just like, "No, let's fucking do it." I drove 4 hours to play 18 holes or whatever the fuck it was.
No, we sent it.
Dude, I drank that entire big bottle of water, which is like, it's not that much. It's like a half a liter or half a gallon, I think. And I didn't have to piss once. It was just like
You sweat it all out.
Oh yeah, dude. I was just like, yep, I needed all of this water.
Oh my goodness.
So we were going to record Tuesday, but you stayed late at work and I ended up being yesterday. And I ended up getting sick, which I still feel nasally as shit. Like I can't hear out of my left ear. Is that do you get that when you get sick? Like
it's definitely like connected. Yeah. I mean, it's possible that your ears will plug up too.
Yeah, it's I like can't hear it on my left ear, and it just happened when I got home, and of course like, oh, I'm feeling better. Yeah, and it's like, well, I get home, I walk through the door and I'm just like, why can't I hear it on my left side? What the fuck's going on? And it's just I can't. It sucks.
Gotta get you some Sudafed.
Something. I think I was like pushing it off all day at work. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I don't need anything. Like my nose wasn't sniffling or anything, and I was starting to feel better, like I wasn't coughing or anything, and I was like, all right, well, we'll be fine. And of course,
You're a monster.
Delves
Bringing
into
the
this.
plague to work.
Dude, I didn't work yesterday, all right?
You're
Chill.
patient zero.
Dude, there are definitely worse, like those that are worse that just come in and they're like, you know, coughing, open mouth. It's like, are you a fucking child? Like, close your goddamn mouth. I know kids with better manners. God, but no. So we were gonna record yesterday, but I fell to the cancer raids. And did you raid? Did you actually fucking raid yesterday?
Yeah, it was actually a pretty good raid yesterday. Up
It wasn't
until I don't know. They keep making like really small tweaks to the game, like over and over and over again. I don't know, they fixed the lava surgers in Molten Core.
Oh.
They were only charging like certain people with GUIDs, and you could account for that. And now we figured out it's the same way on Ragnaros. It's the same 3 GUIDs that Ragnaros will target and hit with a knockback each time.
Can I just say that you guys are spurging the shit out of this game?
Yeah.
Like how do you have it set to like a group of like 5 to 6 people that they'll charge, or is it like 10 people?
Well, we've narrowed it down to an exact 3 people that Ragnaros will hit with a knockback ability.
3? That's it? Out of 40 fucking people?
Well, it's certain melee that it's a melee only thing.
Oh, okay.
And we've narrowed it down to the same 3 melee that get knocked each week.
Dude, that's bad if you guys are... I mean, granted, it's not because you're spurging the shit out of it, but it's bad when, like, the community can figure out, like, oh, hey, your RNG is fucking bad. Like, the fact that you're just using somebody's GUID and... Like, GUID is like a unique ID for those that have no idea what the fuck we're talking about, and it's usually assigned to like a player. It's like as their unique identifier. It's either that. Well, so usually what they do is they'd say, all right, well, give me a random number, and then whatever number that is like the 5th or 6th number in this person's GUID, that person gets charged this time. Well, they're not doing that, obviously. They're just saying, oh, well, anybody that ends in a 6 is going to get charged or something. Like, that's fucking bad, man. Unless that's how it was. Do you think it was like that, like, back in the day?
I wish I remembered, but I mean, everything, like, we're playing this game nothing like I played this game.
I know.
15 years ago. Like,
it's just like, oh yeah, you're just super unlucky, ha ha ha, and it's like, well, wait, you know, now people are like, no, it's the same.
So much information like that we have access to.
Well, the fact that people never used to data mine, did they?
I felt like data mining was a thing.
Was it?
Maybe not right away, but I definitely feel like data mining was a thing.
Nice. Well, shit. I feel like it wasn't as well known. Like, it wasn't fucking like MMO Champion, how it's just like, hey, the latest data mine is like public for hundreds of thousands of people. Like, here you go.
Yeah,
Here's some
I remember
information.
going to MMO Champ back in like vanilla and TBC.
Really? Well, I remember it in TBC, but I don't remember it in vanilla. But like I said, I didn't really play in vanilla.
I think vanilla was mostly everybody went to like Elitist Jerks and stuff.
The Elitist Jerks died like... I remember perusing that site. It was like an arena site, is at least what I used it for, and I didn't realize that nobody had posted in the forums in like well over a year until like a month into looking at the site. I always just lurked, and I was like, oh, okay, there's some strats and blah, 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 and I was like, wait a minute, I read all these. There's no new posts. Holy fuck, this forum's dead.
Yeah, it was bad. They were the place to be, you know?
Yeah, I'm mad that I missed like an era, you know, of like being a forum troll and or lurker, you know, like or just being a part of a community like that. It seems like super interesting. I started perusing some other forums, like NeoGaf. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, they're just like I can't remember what the GAF stands for, but it's pretty much just a gaming forum. And
that's cool.
A lot of people say it's like, it's kind of, have you ever heard of gab.com?
Nope.
So it's like Twitter, but for racists.
God. Okay.
It's really not. It's just they won't ban your account if you say like anything that you want. It's just a completely open forum for people to say anything. You know what I mean? It's complete freedom of speech driven, blah blah blah. And just matter of factly, a lot of people that are right wing and a lot of people that are, you know, open mouthed about that kind of shit are considered super racist alt-right shitters, you know, and they say that, oh, that's where all the, you know, alt-right people go. And I was like, all right, well, people said that about the fucking Pepe the Frog too, so let's see what kind of shit show this
apparently
is.
He's a racist symbol now.
Oh yeah, he's a Nazi, right?
Something along those lines.
Pepe the Frog is a Nazi. You heard it here first. Not at all.
A literal meme is a Nazi.
Yeah. So I checked that out just to see like what it was, and it's like bad early Twitter, I guess. It's not very good, but I guess that's kind of what GAF is, or NeoGAF is. It's just open forum, like,
yeah,
you know, because your online identity is clearly anonymous in sites like this. Some dude was like saying the N-word, but like as like a homie, you know, N-word towards another community member, and like nobody even batted an eye. And it was kind of, I don't want to say relieving to see, because it's still like kind of fucked up. Like you're like, but I don't know that dude, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's like at the same time, he could have the right to say that word. Fine, sure. But I saw it and I was just like, it's relieving to see that online again and nobody going, well, I can't believe you said that. And it's like, dude, he's talking friendly about a community member that's been a part of the forum for like probably 6 years, you know, like, and they've probably known each other. I don't know, dude. I could care less of a shit about stuff like that. It was kind of relieving to see somebody not, a group of people not get triggered over somebody just using a word. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, where the fuck was I going with that? Oh, that's where I was going. That they do a gaming challenge every year, and I didn't know. Like, it was kind of cool because they did one for 2019, and they tried to do 52 games in a year. So you change up your game, like it can be games you've owned, games you already own, games you want to buy. You don't have to complete the game in a week or whatever, but you try to do 52 games a year, and you just give like little mini reviews on the forum. So I was like, it'd be something cool to like try out, and I think it would be something that we could kind of integrate into the podcast as well.
Yeah,
you know, it'd be cool. We could even like do a bunch of old games, like we played Diablo 2 recently for like a couple weeks, right? Like that was fun. I never played with you really, but like I did play it.
It was Median XL, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. That was a fun week.
Right, that's what I mean, and that's all you really have to do is like play it for a week. Like I played Destiny recently for like 27 hours in 2 days. Like,
goodness,
you know, shit like that.
There goes a weekend.
Yeah. Pretty much. Lauren found the Switch, so I made her a save for Pokemon, and I don't know if it's been a blessing or a mistake, because I've had time to game, but she's also wanted to do nothing but game. So I think I've created a monster.
I guess it's a win-win, right?
I don't know though, like, cause I'm in the basement and she's upstairs, and like, okay, fine, like I like my alone time as much as everybody else, but like, you know, I kind of live with her, so it's kind of weird when we come home and don't talk for 4 hours.
You get used to it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it would be no different than when, you know, Dean lived here, but at the same time, you know, I wasn't dating Dean.
Are you sure?
Fuck. So yeah,
that'd be a fun challenge.
I think it'd be something that'd be, I don't know, it'd be a section we could add, you know, talk about. I mean, that's a week though. That's a long time. I think we could do like a new game and like you dig into it for like a day, because I don't have a shitload of time to game anymore like I used to, especially with like doing stuff like this, and I've been hitting the gym hard again, so like that's taken up most of my time, honestly. But yeah, doing a game like maybe a per weekend, I think would be probably the best for me.
Could be fun.
Cool. I just got a text from Lauren. She's on her way home now, so we've got time to finish this. Nice. That just worked out. But yeah, this
Perfect.
weekend I sunk in, I think, let me check my Steam. It's like a scary amount of time, honestly. 33 hours in probably 3 days, which, yeah, that's kind of terrifying. But the new expansion or whatever, Shadowkeep, came out recently, and it went on sale for Black Friday, and I was like, all right, cool. I don't understand exactly how the expansions all work with that fucking game.
Yeah.
Because they switched back to Steam or whatever, so like...
Oh, that's right.
It's free to...
Yeah. I know Bungie left Blizzard, right?
They did, and honestly, I'm so fucking happy. But... because it looks like they're leaving a lot of the like Blizzard Activision expansion like model behind, but they're going like they went free to play, right? And that's what first got me interested. I was like, all right, well, let me download it, boot it up, and play a little bit. And I was like, all right, cool. And you can level. I think you can level up like with your item level or whatever, like to the same as anybody else. But there's like a season pass that you have to buy to do some of the PvE content. I'm not sure.
Interesting.
And then, so now instead of doing that $20 or $30 first buy purchase, like you're doing again, which sucks because I've bought all of the other expansions just to play, and I've probably spent close to $100 just on Destiny 2.
Gross.
Right. So like, I was like, all right, well, I'll give it a shot. And my God, did it pull me back in, and I forgot. Even though the PvP is pretty unbalanced, especially against the class I play, which is a warlock, it's fun, dude. I don't know why. It's so much fun.
It was a lot of fun. Like I really enjoyed playing it when I played it whenever it came out, however long ago.
You didn't play any of the expansions though, did you? We played the shit out of it when it first came out, and that was it. Would you be willing to jump back in and play it again?
Not having to pay for the expansions, no. Probably not.
Well, so you don't have to do it. It's free to play right now. But I don't know. Like I said, I would have to figure out what content you have versus what I have. You know what I mean?
I looked into this not that long ago, and like I basically had access to nothing.
No, like after it went free?
Yeah, after it went free. I had to buy a lot of the expansions to do anything.
That's fucking weird. I would like to, you know what? I should boot it up on Lauren's computer. I should figure that out. And then like on her Steam account and see like what the actual free to play model is. So I'm not just talking out my ass half the time. Cause like that's, I'm assuming, but I realized like I looked at my account. I have all of the expansions. So I'm just like, well, of course I can see all the content and do whatever I want.
You bought the season pass, you said, right?
I think I did. I think that's why I ended up with everything. But I didn't play like fucking anything. I played the first couple months I played it, and then the content I remember kind of got stale. We tried the raid once, remember?
I finished the raid, the first one.
You guys did. I raided, and I ended up raiding once for like 2 hours, and I think I want to say it was with Angry. Was Angry Noodle playing with us?
I don't think I ever did it. It was I'm pretty sure the big players of that were like me, Rawad, and Zan.
Was it Nags too?
I don't remember Nags really playing it that much.
God, somebody couldn't grasp the concept of what we needed to do in the raid for like, remember you had to shoot the certain symbols on the wall and you had to tell them which ones to jump through.
Oh
and
my
do you remember that shit?
Yeah.
That was my only memory of it because we did it for like 2 fucking hours and I don't think we finished it. I don't think I finished it at least.
I remember that fight, but I don't remember the specific instance talking about, unfortunately.
Yeah, you had
It
to
was
like
oh my gosh.
people got like teleported to the outside and you had to run around and like, oh, jump through the top one because it matches with this symbol. And, oh my god, and like, oh well, I got shot so my jetpack didn't want to work, and it was like, well, you wiped the fucking raid, so GG.
Maybe Angry did play that with us. Maybe you're right.
Because I feel like it was him that failed. Like, no need to call him out, but I think he's the one that fucked it up.
Called out.
That's all right. It's not like any of our friends actually listen to the podcast. Lol.
I'm sending this one specifically to Angry now.
Do it, please. Actually, I think he'd enjoy us fucking. Actually, I don't know. He might not have the IQ level to understand our humor.
Oh man,
Right.
thick shade.
But yeah, man.
Speaking, oh, man.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, did you hear about the lawsuit for Pokemon?
No, I didn't actually. Go on.
They there's like a big leak right before Sword and Shield came out, and it was posted to Discord. And they want to sue those people, but they have no idea who they are, and they're like basically opening a lawsuit against like Discord names almost.
Really? So wait.
But yeah, they want to sue them for basically leaking all of the information when it was under like an NDA.
Is that probably has something to do with the whole Game Freak Glide thing, doesn't it?
It could. That's probably what sparked a lot of it, was that information coming out.
And you know what's
Wouldn't be
hilarious though? I feel like they didn't. So it was one of the most, one of the highest selling Switch, or the highest selling Switch game when it came out. Was it?
I saw something today that like it's doing better sales than like Pokemon Heart and Soul Gold or Heart Gold or whatever those
Well,
expansions.
yeah, I would fucking agree. Like I bet it did, because it's actually a good Pokemon game,
It was like 12 million units in like the first week.
which is nuts, dude. I feel like for a video game nowadays, like
Mhm.
especially for a console game, like a console like only. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But I guess the Switch has been one of the highest selling consoles like of all time. I think it's next to I think the PS4 has it right now, but I think the Switch is like coming up second. Like I said, I could be making these stats up, but I feel like
I
read
remember
that
seeing a
somewhere.
headline. Sony just made, or PlayStation rather, just made it in the Guinness Book of World Records for something.
That's what
like
I
best-selling
thought.
console.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I just saw that today, and I was actually
It's
really
either
shocked.
Best-selling or longest running, something along those lines.
Oops, I just realized I did a search and my desktop sound is recorded, so you just heard a fucking fail search in
Oh
Chrome.
no!
It's fine, dude. It's fine.
Oh no!
But yeah, so I wonder, can they do that though? Can you just take a lawsuit out against like a Jane Doe? Is that a thing?
They're trying.
It just seems weird. Like it almost sounds like Nintendo's like, "Hey, we're witch hunting, like find these people."
Kind of, yeah. They're
And-
really not happy about it.
Which is kind of strange, but Nintendo's a Japanese company, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, I could see if it was like, maybe if it was a Chinese company, they would do something like that, but it's not. So I don't know. It's a little like weird that they would go after these people. Which, I mean, it is kind of like defamation. Defecation is shit.
Yeah.
The the pooping on of Nintendo.
Mm.
Yeah, that's hilarious though. It doesn't know the name of them just yet, but we'll find them. And I wonder if they're gonna try and see if Discord is gonna fold under the pressure of like a lawsuit.
I mean, I don't think you really have to give Discord that much information when you sign up, right?
No, but I mean they have IPs.
No, that's true.
So like with that, unless the people that were leaking like thought of like had this 200 IQ shit, right, of like running through a VPN constantly ever since they ever started up Discord ever. And
Yeah.
and like we're like, "Oh, we're going to leak Pokemon on this specific Discord account." on this specific IP that we've only logged into from this Discord account that we created a week before we thought we were going to release this. Which actually, wow, I just realized that they could have done it and they'll never get caught.
Yeah.
'Cause
It's just the leakers. John and Jane Doe's 1 through 3. It's how it's listed.
oh my god, that's like hilarious. Do they have the leakers are first posted by Forbes? Oh my god.
Yeah, and from Forbes, it's just like it spread like wildfire.
Well, dude, Forbes is huge. And you know what though? That Forbes article only got 37,000 views.
Amazing.
Well, no, I'm sorry. The one that this most recent one that was posted November 25th. It's only got 40,000 views. Oh, it's a big fuck you to Forbes, I feel like. Because isn't Forbes one of those websites that's like, you're using an ad blocker? And like...
Oh, I'm sure. That's like any kind of news site you go to nowadays has that.
I always... You know what's funny is if I ever see that, I will always close out of the site and find my information somewhere else.
Just do it in an incognito window.
Well,
that's what I've been doing lately.
I have ad block in my incognito windows too. Fuck that noise, dude. If you're gonna block your news from me because I'm not letting you monetize myself, fuck you. Like that's, and that goes for anybody. Like ever. Like if you're watching Twitch and you use ad block, like good for you. If you want to fucking support your the favorite streamers, fucking sub to them and give them money directly. Don't let that money go through fucking Twitch. Well, I just said sub to them, and that's subbing to them. Actually, that money does go straight to Amazon, so that's not really a good way. Donations, that's it.
Right in Mr. Bezos' pocket.
Yeah, nice heavily taxed donations, unless you live in Texas. So does making that baller ass self-employed tax bracket of like, it's a really low percentage, I guess. That's why like a lot of streamers move there. Fucking ENP or NMP, his roommate, he's from Michigan actually. He moved down there. Which I didn't know until a couple months ago.
Can you blame them though? I'd want to.
No, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Now, granted, after being a millionaire easily and like owning a house and shit, like, do you really? All he has to do is go live. He doesn't have to do fucking anything. And he just makes thousands of dollars, right? Like, granted, all the footwork and stuff that they had to get to that point, okay, understandable. But, like, is it really that much in taxes? I mean, it probably is. It probably is an asinine amount. Didn't you say Moon had, like $50,000 or more in taxes that he had to pay?
Well, I don't know about that, but that wouldn't surprise me.
I thought he let a number out, didn't he?
Did he? Oh, I don't know.
I thought I remember you telling
that,
me.
Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me though. I mean, it's all how much of that is actually taxed. Like I'm sure the stipend Twitch sends you is taxed, but what about the donations?
No, actually the money that Twitch sends you is not taxed. It's just boom,
really?
There it is. Yeah, you do get a tax form at the end of the year because I got one last year, and I didn't. It was weird because I got a tax thing, but I didn't make enough to where I could have. Like, it wouldn't have hurt me or benefited me, I think, to file. So I don't remember if I did or not. I'm going to say that I did.
That's probably smart.
I think I did. Legit cough, actually. But, yeah, I don't know. It's that's kind of weird. But, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with this again. I'm fucking losing my train of thought. I looked at my phone. I think that's why. Weird. Well, speaking of fucking, we were talking about Pokemon. That's right. Yeah. Have you beat the game yet?
I am on the last gym.
Lauren fucking caught up to me, and I think now has more Pokemon caught than me. But is at the exact same gym at the exact same point as me, and I'm just like, I should be mad, but I'm not, because I got to spend 30 hours playing a different game that I've been wanting to play for a while, so Pokemon's not going anywhere, I guess.
She doing that min-max strategy, catching all the Pokemon?
She's not really. Yesterday, she just learned what IVs were, and I think I put her down another scary path. I hope I didn't, but yeah, you know, you know what they are, right? Like the min-maxing of perfect stats.
Actually, I have no idea.
Really?
Yeah.
So I don't know the exact terminology what it is either, but I just know that like having a 6 IV Pokemon, I don't remember what it fucking means though. I think it has something to do with how their stats pan out, and they're like 100% even.
I like from what I understand, like from what I like can kind of guess from it is you have to like get Pokemon with crazy stats and then breed them.
Yeah, to get even better stats, but you have to breed them with the specific stat of I think Brave with a Ditto that has also high IVs, and like I don't really know. I don't understand. It doesn't make much sense to me. It looks like there's a. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like there's an IV checker in the game once you beat it. First, you need to beat them. You beat the main story. You go to the battle tower and challenge it. You must accrue 6 victories. Your last battle should be against Leon. When you defeat him, your battle tower rank will increase to rank 4, and you will unlock the IV checker or judge function for the Pokemon box. Simply open your Pokemon box and press plus to see your Pokemon's individual values. That's what they're called. Individual values from here. Okay. So, no good is a 0 stat. Decent is 1 to 10. Pretty good is 11, and it goes up until best, which is 31. Which is interesting. Goodness. Yeah, I thought 6 was like... I think 6 means you have the best in all 6 slots, because there's HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, speed.
I had no idea, like, any of that, like, that type of min-maxing existed in Pokemon.
Dude, it's existed for, like, a surprisingly long time.
Mm-hmm.
And... Well, since you could start breeding them. I'm not sure.
I don't even know when that started at all. I played red and blue, and then I got like back into this one.
I think it was like silver. Silver? No, was it sapphire? When could you start breeding Pokemon? It was whenever the daycare existed, remember?
Nope, because I didn't play those.
Okay, so it was anything above whatever you've played, which was only the first 3?
Yeah, red, blue, yellow were like the ones that I played.
Daycare Man debuted in Generation 1, so you're just a fucking casual.
I guess. I don't know, man.
Oh, he was in between, what is it? Let's see. The daycare couple, or one member thereof, appear in every core Pokemon series game. For a small fee, they take up to 2 of the trainer's Pokemon and raise and level them. This effectively allows players to train up to 8 Pokemon at one time. Excuse me. Let's see. The couple offers the player the only method of breeding Pokemon, which has been an important aspect of the game since Generation 2. Okay, so that was in Silver, I guess. The daycare man will usually stand outside and alert the trainer if an egg has been laid. Okay, so it was Generation 2. Generation 1 just allowed you to keep them and let, the 2 also level up for money.
I remember there being something where you could you could leave your Pokemon with somebody and they would basically just like level them, but I don't remember them breeding.
So in the first one, it wasn't breeding. But you could that's exactly what I explained just now.
Yeah.
So in the first one it just leveled them, and then from there on you could level them, and also if you left them with like a Ditto, you'd like always get an egg out of it, and the egg would be an egg of that Pokemon, and you had to walk, I think, X number of steps in order to hatch that egg. Kind of like you have to do in what's it called? In
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go, yeah. So,
I've never actually played that either.
I got into it like for a month, and then I was like, this is this is way too much stuff. I can't do this. I didn't honestly, because it was one of those things where it was like it's a down to its core, it's a video game for me, and if I can't if I can't just do it from where I'm sitting, it's a chore and like a task that I need to go do, and that's not I don't know, it's just kind of weird.
Yeah, I respect that.
Hold on just a sec.
Give me like a countdown, I guess, or just let me know.
I popped back already. It's fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
It ended with hold on and give me a countdown. So sorry, I had a phone call I had to take real quick. No big deal. It's fine. That's as much editing as I'm ever going to do to this, by the way. So yeah. What other fucking games? Halo fucking came out, what, 2 days ago? Monday?
If I had to guess, it's probably yesterday. Usually games come out on Tuesdays.
It was Tuesday, right? Because
Yeah.
I heard about it Monday, and people were like, oh yeah, tonight I'm staying up tonight to play it, and it was like, wait, what? I forgot people fucking did that. And I was like, you're gonna stay up to play a game that's been released already? That's kind of weird. Okay.
Hashtag never forget.
Right? Fucking.
So
go ahead.
what I saw with it, I was like, it was only $40 on PC, and I was like, oh man, that's pretty cool. Like, would play.
Mhm.
And I get in there and I'm doing some more research on it. Everyone's playing Reach.
Yeah.
Why is everyone playing Reach? That's the only one they released to the PC so far.
Wait, what?
It's only Reach for right now. And everything else is going to be released at a later date.
No, I'm not fucking paying $40. Well, granted, I have it on the Game Pass, so I guess I can play it like right away.
They're releasing all of the games in a chronological lore order.
Wait, Reach is a like that's before everything?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why did I not?
Yeah.
Dude, I'd suck at
know that?
Halo. No, man. I'm the worst at
Yeah.
lore, like when it comes to anything. But so I guess that's kind of cool. You can play, but it's gonna feel weird going from what Reach and then it's gonna be 1, right?
Yeah.
Ugh. Like going
I
from
just wanted
those.
to jump back into them and play it on Legendary again, because
Yeah, I wanted to
That's
play
what I've always wanted
1
to do.
first. Like that's all I wanted to do was play Combat. Now, granted, I could have done that already, right? Like Combat Evolved's been on PC forever.
true.
Like for a long fucking time. But yeah, so I guess we could have done it like for a while. But
Eons ago, but you might as well get it with the Master Chief Collection at this point.
yeah, but so like I could jump in and play, I guess right now, I think. Yeah, it's included with Xbox Game Pass, so if you have a
That's pretty
PC
cool.
with Windows 10 and you pay $5 a fucking month, you can play Halo Reach right now, which is awesome because I did the same thing with Outer Worlds that I played a whole 2 hours of and never touched again. Fuck you, Epic
Look at
Game
you.
Store, get bent, nerds. Fucking anti-refund pieces of shit. I don't know. I have strong feelings about that, obviously.
Tell me how you really feel now.
I will only ever tell you how I really feel.
I respect that.
Oh fuck! So yeah, Master Chief Collection. Are you gonna actually break down and buy it?
I might get it once there's like Halo 1 and 2 on there.
Okay, respectable. And the price will probably. I don't know, man. I feel like this is one of those games that is just never gonna drop in price.
I really hope it doesn't become expensive. That'd be silly.
No, it's not
Just
gonna go
up in
up.
price.
It's not gonna go up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's gonna be $40 until they stop releasing new games. Well, you know what I mean? Until all the games have been released.
Yeah.
And I guess they're not. They never said they were going to release Halo 5 with this, or are they?
Yeah, I don't know. I saw
'Cause-
Halo 4 was on there, and I didn't even know they had released a Halo 4.
Yeah, I knew of it, but I think I never played it because that's when I switched over and became a PC boy, you know. So
Yeah. You ascended.
yeah, that was when I ascended, when I found my first computer in the trash. Yeah, that's
Please
how.
tell me that's a real story.
That is a real story. I found my first fucking desktop in the fucking trash, dude. And it ended up being worse than my parents' Dell. Like,
But it was yours.
but it was mine and I didn't give a shit. So I
Oh
found
my
it
God.
and I guess we'll fucking alter into that story real quick. I found it in the fucking trash and well, my buddy found it initially. He's like, "There's a PC in the trash out front. I don't know. Do you think you can fix it?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, just fucking grab it and I'll come pick it up from you or whatever." So we ended up fixing it together, and it was the only thing that was wrong with it was that the power switch pinout, like on the front, was like unplugged. And in my head, I was just like, "All right, well, that's." Like, I figured it out, and once I figured that out, turned it on and everything, and the people didn't wipe any of their data off of it. So I was sitting there looking at it like, oh, this is weird. I can see their pictures and stuff, and I ended up just like completely wiping it and starting from scratch. I was like, this is strange. I feel like it's like an invasion of privacy type thing, even though like they threw it in the trash. But yeah, that was my first ever computer, like my computer. That's what pretty much
amazing.
sparked it all, dude, which is nuts. And
All
also
of
that, and then what's it called? That was the first. Oh, that was the computer that blue screened at a LAN party where where we were telling. I know this is very insensitive. We were telling dead baby jokes at a LAN party, and I thought my asshole friends were fucking with me. And somebody hit the power strip, and like shut my computer off. I was like, haha, guys, like very funny. Thanks for like pulling the plug on my computer. And everyone was like, dude, we haven't moved. What? And I like looked down and I'm like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean you haven't moved? And I look and everything's all plugged in and my monitor's still on. And I'm just like, no.
Oh, no.
And that was the end of the first computer. That was also like, I want to say like 05? No, that wasn't 05. What year did I was like 16 because I could drive myself. I don't know what year it was that I was 16. I don't know. I was suck at like on the spot math. But yeah, that is the story of my first PC. I was with Smitty, our buddy Desi, Jones. Who else? I'm trying to think who else. Oh, Tyler, I think.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that was the first PC. That's what sparked it all.
You're the one with the literal trash PC.
I literally had a trash PC. And people never believe me when I tell that. Like they're like, no. And it was weird because when I was looking through the files and stuff, because I did peruse for a minute. It was a neighbor that we like kind of knew. Like the kid was older than me, and I knew he was a nerd, but like it was his mom's computer, and I was like, I don't want to go through this and find something that I'm gonna regret seeing forever. I was just worried, like whether that be browsing history or fucking nudies. Like, it was a weird time for internet, so people like store shit everywhere. So I was like, I'm just gonna not peruse and just wipe the thing. So I nuked it and moved on.
Early days of the internet were the Wild West, man.
They still kind of are, man. Like you can still find, it's not as Wild West as before, but it's still pretty, like, dude, look at what we do. We literally can say everything and anything that we want and upload it, and there's pretty much no repercussion other than possible sponsorship. So since we promote Anchor, since that's the platform that we publish on, that's the only sponsor right now that I would have to worry about, like them demonetizing us. And we've made a whopping 26 cents, by the way.
Oh,
woo! Thank you for all of those who listened to the ad. We appreciate it. And that's a whopping 25 to 13 cents, 12.5 cents between the two of us before tax. So
Dude,
looks like we're moving to
we're owning.
Texas, man, and getting
We're
that self-employment bonus. Oh shit! So yeah, that's how much we've made so far from like these 10 episodes or whatever. But possibly if we can get this off the ground, I'm gonna like try and start posting this shit and links just everywhere on every forum account I can fucking find.
Saturate it.
I'm going to be like, we're the People's Gamer podcast. That's it. And dude, you with the new mic coming up soon. Oh, I'm so
I
fucking
know.
excited.
It's finally happening after 10 years. I'm finally getting new PC parts.
You've had that PC for 10 years?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
You know,
You know what? I have PC
Well, I
parts.
built it. I built it to last, man, and it's lasted me a really long time.
Yeah, but like, when's the last time you've been able to play a game on high that wasn't Diablo 2?
We don't talk about those times.
Oh, dude. Like, what do you play Overwatch on?
I usually like the faster paced games. I usually throw everything on low.
Really?
I don't care how it looks. I want my frames to be high. I want everything to be smooth.
Yeah, but okay, so
Uh,
what kind of frames do you hit with Overwatch on low?
60.
Oh, that's it? But
Yeah.
at least, well, is it a consistent 60 though? Like, do you...
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good at least. I was like, if I don't get like 144, I'm like crying because that's my monitor's refresh rate is.
Yeah.
So like, if I'm not hitting that, dude, do you have a high refresh rate monitor too or no?
My monitor's all pretty old, to be honest with you.
Fuck, dude, we should have saved some money on your build for that. Oh man, it's night and day. It's night and day difference.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
But
I just need one because like my main monitor is the one in the middle, and then my
yeah,
two. Like,
there's
on
I
the
got
other
a
side
couple.
Don't matter to me.
I can send you a couple fucking. I got a couple more deals emailed to me because I had alerts set up. So they're not expensive either. They're actually pretty fucking good deals, especially if you just want the basic 24-inch 1080p display.
Yeah, I mean, probably wouldn't be too bad because
We'll
there's
bring you
still
into
technically a little bit of money in the budget.
bring you into the fucking 21st century, you son of a bitch.
I know.
God,
Coming out of the Stone Ages.
I know. What do you remember what your processor is?
It is 10 years old,
Okay.
and Intel does not even support it anymore.
Oh no.
But I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
Do you know like what generation at all? Like right click, go to my computer, right click
So
it,
I have
and hit
Mike
properties.
or Waka at some point sent me parts, and so I upgraded from a 10-year-old processor to a 9-year-old processor.
Was it like an eBay special and it was compatible with your motherboard?
No, he sent me like a motherboard and processor.
Oh, was that around the time that I told you I was gonna send you one and just never got around to it?
Yeah, like he said something about it first, and so I came up first since he asked about it.
Right.
Where do we go? Control panel. We want.
Because I literally right here have an i5 like on my desk. I have an i5 6600K, like just sitting here with.
My current processor is an i5 3570K.
Okay, so you're not that bad. It's pretty bad, but you're not that bad. I think your graphics card is probably your most. Wait, what do you have right now?
It's a 1060.
Oh, I thought you still had the 970. Because didn't you have that before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The 4 gig, 2.5 gig, fucking card.
What, my 970 or my 1060?
No, the 970s. So they're advertised as 4 gigs, but they're really only 3.5 gigs.
Well, the 970 honestly was a great card.
It was, except for the insufferable. I don't know words. The crazy amount of coil whine that I had from it. Like I had.
Really?
Yes, dude. I replaced it twice. I sent it back to EVGA. I was like, dude, coil whine. Give me a new one. And they were like, all right, sure, here. Plugged it in. Coil wine. I was like, dude, just can you fix this at all? And they're like, yeah, here's a new one. They sent me a new one. Same fucking thing. I was like, it's fine. I don't even care. Doesn't even matter at this point, because like that was after I found out that it was that manufacturer's defect of 3.5 gigs or whatever. Like it was only that much was usable, and I was like, it's fine, whatever. I'll just stick
How do you
with
not
this.
get in trouble for like false marketing on something like that?
I think they had a what is it called when you have the people that like what is it? It's a lawsuit that people do against you. Fuck. Holy shit. Like it's a community lawsuit, like a bunch of people.
Civil suit?
Oh my god, this is gonna kill me. Oh god, what the fuck?
You can do it, Jeremy. I believe in you.
Oh no, I can't. Oh, what? How can I not remember this? Oh, Red Bull had one. Oh, what the fuck was it called? Paying out to customers.
That thing.
False advertising lawsuit. What was it? Red Bull had one. I got a fucking free case of Red Bull. No, I did, dude. I fucking got a free 4-pack of Red Bull, which was hilarious. The proposed settlement. God damn it, dude. I can't believe. So people thought that it was supposed to give people some sort of physical lift or enhancement, and that was somehow looked upon as a like deceptive marketing. And they were like, you can either get $6 or a free case of Red Bull. And I was like, I'm going to take the case of Red Bull because I'm just going to use that $6 to buy more Red Bull. Caffeine addiction is a lonely thing. They paid out more than $13 million. Wow. Class action lawsuit. That's it.
No, you made it. We got there, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, that took way too long. Holy shit. Oh my god. So I think the they had one against Nvidia. But yeah, I don't know. I think I filled it out. Class action lawsuit. Could pay $30 to anyone who bought the GTX 970 graphics card before its troubles came to light. So yeah, that was a thing. That was in 2016 though, from Ars Technica. And I thought I filed for it. I don't remember getting that money, but it doesn't really fucking matter. It's $30. And I got 3 brand new graphics cards out of the deal. It's fine.
Amazing.
What other new news? What is this? PoE 2. Did we ever look into details? Did we talk about that already?
There was like some details on their website, but it's still pretty far out. But there's PoE 2 coming. It look cool.
How far out do you think?
If I had to guess, a year or two. But
it's like the same as Diablo 4?
Probably, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they launched roughly around the same time, to be honest with you.
It's probably going to be who can get out first and then who can top the other. Because I feel like if Diablo 4 comes out first, what is it, Grinding Gear Games? I can't remember.
GGG.
Yes. They're going to be like, all right, now we're going to wait and see what it's like and then tailor to those reactions. Do you think that they do that? Or do you think they're just going to release it and say, here it is?
I think they'll probably release it and see here it is. Because, I mean, they've got a solid game already. And if they're just going to do like a big overhaul improvement of a lot of things, like, what can go wrong?
Yeah, they've got a really big audience too, surprisingly. But and I also realized like my friend isn't necessarily like a whale with the game, but he's definitely has no problem spending money on MTX in that game because he has over 3,000 hours in it, and that's just on the like client before it went to Steam.
Jesus.
So yeah, no, he likes the game. No, it's not Zan.
So Zan is that, but without spending anything on the MTX store.
Are you serious? He's never spent a dime?
I think he's bought like some of the stash stuff.
Right.
But otherwise,
like the default,
he doesn't get like MTX stuff.
Yeah,
he's got ton of time in it too.
He's definitely the kind of person that free to play games don't make any money off of.
I haven't even broke 1,000 hours yet. I'm at 784.
Dude, speaking of that, I heard some shit, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I think it's hilarious. I heard some shit that kids are getting bullied in school now because of their Fortnite skins.
Oh my god.
If you don't have a Fortnite skin, kids are getting called defaults. And that's fucking, like, kids are so fucking mean, but that is downright hilarious, dude. Like, the fact that, and granted, most, I think skins are like $7. So, like,
I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
I'm sure they're well overpriced.
No, I think the normal, like, even if you have like just a like a regular skin, you know, at least that one that you pay money for, I still think it's cheap enough to where it's like under $10. And like, if you're playing the game that much, it's one of those things where it's like you should kind of support the developers, but they make them. Like, Epic has found the ultimate monetization scheme, which is why I think Destiny 2 is following in their footsteps with the seasonal pass deal bullshit. Because they are.
They doing a battle pass too? Like, dude, everybody, let's be real.
I know.
Everybody's got a battle pass.
Now, the only issue that I see with the Destiny 2 battle pass is it, and I don't really understand how it works fully, but I have to dig into this. It increases your light level. So, like, the more you do...
Your light was effectively your item level, isn't it?
Yeah, so it increases your item level so that your gear drops can go up. It's like another way. Yeah, but like
what? That is ultimate pay to win.
I don't...
God.
Hold on. Don't quote me, son. I ain't said shit. I don't know if that is effective item level or just like it shows, because I know you can't go over like 999, but I can't remember what's the maximum amount of boost you can get from it. I think it's something like 25 levels, and I think you can pay to increase the levels. It is an asinine amount of money though, because you have to pay in the silver, right? Like the Destiny 2 stuff, but I gotta look into that and see if it's true, because if so, like, although it's only 25 levels, and when I jumped back in to play it, like, you know, I didn't buy any levels or whatever. I just played for a day straight, and what is it? I got to 910 item level, and that's like +5 on like the battle pass thing or whatever. So I would be like hard stuck 905, but there's definitely ways that there's a shitload of weekly events that you can get higher eye level gear, and it will always increase your gear from that. So like there's like quite a handful of activities that you can do to get your item level up, and those people that have been playing since the battle pass released, like, they're well over that item level, you know?
God.
But yeah, it's... Some people I see, like, 950 is the cap for, like, actual gear, but you can have, I think, up to 975 because of the battle pass, but you don't get higher gear to... I don't know exactly how the gear drop works. Like, I don't think it gives
how
you...
it was with WoW, to be honest, with, like, the Titan Forging and War Forging.
A little bit, yeah. But I believe everybody, even the free-to-play people, can unlock those levels. I could be wrong in that, but it's a possibility. And there's a bunch of playlists, like, for the PvP ones, though, there's a bunch of playlists that, like, they don't take item level into account, and those are definitely the ones that I enjoy more because, I don't know, it's a little more equal, and I wouldn't say it's skill-based, but there's definitely the spurgs that jump into the competitive ones, because that's the thing that sucks, is the competitive ones are the ones that take item level into account, so those people with really high item level can jump in and kind of just maul over people. So
I think I sent this to you at one point in time, and it was someone's thought on, like, Titan Forging and War Forging.
Is it the McDonald's fries?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
But say it.
It's like
Say it
it's a
anyway.
perfect analogy. So you go to McDonald's and you get a 4-piece McNugget. You pay, you get your nuggets, and you're happy and all that. And then some idiot comes in, he gets a 4-piece McNuggets, but it McForges. And then McForges into a 12-piece McNugget with a soda and some fries. And you're standing there like a fucking idiot with your dumb 4-piece McNuggets while he or she is happy that they got more for some weird reason. It would be like you both paid the same price, but you're less rewarded because it's stupid.
And that is Titan forging.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not necessarily that, because it's just a general progression through the game. Like, as you do these daily and weekly bounties, you get progression towards the battle pass, right? And I don't believe there's a cap. You can keep doing daily bounties all day long as you have Glimmer to spend. You know, the in-game cash. I think I did like 30 something fucking bounties yesterday. So just because like I was doing the campaign on the moon, and there's daily bounties for there, and you can have 8 at a time, and I was like, all right, well, fucking why not? If it's gonna also increase my light level, that's gonna be like, I'm trying to min max my time here.
Right.
So I guess it was like one of the quickest ways to like get up. I don't know. It's been fun. I might do a little bit of streaming on it here, maybe Thursday or something. We'll see. Get fucking rolled in PvP.
See how it looks.
Twitch.tv/Cygnus.
Oh my god. Sell out. No, I'm just kidding.
Speaking of selling out, no, we have, I think there's a way on anchor.fm, like where we host our podcast, for you guys to leave voice messages for us. So I think I mentioned this last week. I don't remember, or 2 weeks ago. But if it is, leave us a shitty voice message. We'll play them back live as long as they're not extremely racist.
Obscenely racist.
Yeah, obscenely is the word. That's it. But yeah, we're also going to have a Discord set up. That'll actually probably go live with post of this, which will either be tonight on Wednesday, or it'll be tomorrow. Because I might get off of here and immediately go to the gym, and I won't have time to do everything. But check out, or heads up for a Discord. That's pretty much all we have to talk about this week, huh?
I think so.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was fun. And
as always,
hopefully see you next week.
For sure next week.
And not 2 weeks from now. Alrighty. Thanks for tuning in. Later.
Have a good night.